name's Ashley. My dad, his name was Peter Smith, and to me, growing up, he was, still to this day too, is my backbone. He was the one person that could cheer me up. I could always depend on him. He was just my dad. I was Daddy's little coconut. When we were kids, we would always play in the pool a lot, and he would do this thing called the tsunami, where he would run into the pool and he'd open his arms wide and he would splash all of us. My dad pushed me a lot in our relationship when I was younger. He wanted me to succeed and make good choices and be able to defend myself and stand up for myself and succeed in every aspect of my life, where now that I'm older, he's helped me grow into a very independent woman. It started out as back problems. We didn't think it was cancer or anything, and then he had had an ulcer when he was younger, and he got sick and he didn't want to go to work, and he was going in and out of the hospital, and he went to the doctor's one day and the doctor was giving him an abdominal exam and the doctor found a lump, so the doctor sent him to the hospital, and he was in and out of the hospital like November through December, and then in January is when we found out that he got diagnosed with cancer. I was kind of in shock when I found out that he had cancer. I mean, everyone says nobody knows what it's like until you go through it, and I can definitely vouch for that, that it was scary. He had gastric cancer, which is cancer of the stomach. When he was diagnosed with cancer, it was stage 4. It was pushing through the lining of the stomach and starting to touch the pancreas and the liver, but it hadn't spread yet at the moment when we found out. After he was diagnosed with cancer, he tried to keep himself as positive as he could. He didn't lead my mom or I on to believe that, you know, it was as bad as what it was. The first 2 months he was doing really good, you know, and he had a positive attitude. He was going to beat it, and then the last week of March he started going downhill. It was hard to see him that way. It was painful, and I didn't want him to starve to death, or, you know, the last couple of days he got really incoherent, and it wasn't him anymore. The hardest part was I was graduating with my bachelor's degree, and he wasn't going to be there to see that, and my mom or dad didn't get college degrees, so they put a lot of their energy in making sure that I succeeded, and I knew how proud he was, and I really wanted him to see me graduate. After he passed away, I would say the first couple of months I was still in shock. Like, it just didn't seem real. And they had sent us to hospice to do like the counseling, and you know, there were people around, and after that things started to just kind of settle in, and you realize that he wasn't here. And I would say probably about this time last year I was on autopilot for like a good 6-7 months. I didn't want to function, I didn't want to get out of bed, I didn't want to go to school, I just didn't want to deal with anything because he was gone. I'm going to tell my kids about my dad, how wonderful he made me feel as a person, and how I always could depend on him, and the relationship I had with my dad is one that I want to have with my kids, so I'm definitely going to follow in his footsteps in regards to how he brought me up. I hope that he's proud of me, and I am everything and more that he's expected his daughter to turn into.
In my daughter's eyes, I am a hero. I am strong and wise, and I know no fear. But the truth